So day 1 of today's article starts out by saying, light reflects from a beautiful chandelier that hangs from the ceiling. Now let's start out today by taking a look at the verb reflect, which is spelled R-E-F-L-E-C-T, reflect. Now if something reflects light, the light shines off that thing. For example, we could say, the cat chased the light that reflected off the glass on my watch.
Reflect, 反射. In the beginning of our article, it tells us there is a beautiful chandelier hanging from the ceiling and light reflects from it. 光从 chandelier 反射出来.
Yeah. So we saw that this light reflected off a chandelier, which is a noun and is spelled C-H-A-N-D-E-L-I-E-R. Now, a chandelier is a large light that hangs from the ceiling and is usually covered with glass and electric lights. But before electricity, chandeliers held many candles to give large rooms more light. Now, as an example, we could say chandelier in a sentence like this. The king and queen danced under the light of the ballroom's large chandelier.
Chandelier 就是我们知道的水晶吊灯.
Now, the chandelier in today's article is a bit different, however. The article says, it's only when you look closely that you see the chandelier is made of junk.
Whoa.
Now, the noun junk, spelled J-U-N-K, junk, is old, broken, or useless things. For example, we might say, can you please throw this junk away? None of these old toys work anymore.
Junk, 垃圾. The chandelier here in the article is made of junk, 也就是用垃圾制成的水晶吊灯哦。A, B made of B, A 用 B 所制成，而且在制作过程当中呢是没有经过化学变化的。那如果经过化学变化的该怎么说呢？ A, B made from B. For example, we can say paper is made from wood. 纸张是由木头制成的。
Now let's find out a bit more about this really unusual chandelier made of junk. The article says, the chandelier is called Tide, and it's made of brightly colored plastic found at Dungeness Beach in the UK. Now the noun plastic, spelled P-L-A-S-T-I-C, plastic, is a strong material that is made out of chemicals and shaped into different things. Now, these days, many things are made of plastic, from furniture to dishes to things that we use at school and play with, among many more things. For example, we might use plastic in a sentence like this. The baby's bottle is made of plastic so that it won't break if he drops it.
Plastic, 塑胶. Plastic is very useful. We use it to make a lot of things. However, not all plastic things can be recycled. 不是所有的塑胶制成物都是可以被回收的。Plastic things, here, plastic 是一个形容词的用法哦。
So the chandelier is made of junk or plastic garbage that he finds at the beach. However, the article says, in spite of this, the chandelier shines like it's made of jewels. Now, we use the phrase in spite of something to say that something happens even if something else might have tried to prevent it. In this case, even if the chandelier is made of garbage, it still shines. So another example could be, John asked us not to throw him a birthday party. In spite of this, we still planned a small dinner.
In spite of 是尽管的意思。那我们看到 of 这个介系词后面就只能加名词或是动名词咯。那 in spite of 这个片语呢，可以等于 despite, D-E-S-P-I-T-E, despite 这个字。
Now the noun jewel, spelled J-E-W-E-L, jewel, is a hard, colored, valuable stone that is cut and made shiny after it is found in the earth. For example, we might say, the queen's necklace contained many beautiful red, green, and blue jewels.
Jewel 宝石首饰是一个可数名词，同学们常听到的 jewelry 则是珠宝首饰的总称。既然是总称，那就是不可数的咯。Now we are going to start learning about the man that made this chandelier. The article says, Tide is the work of British artist Stuart Haygarth.
Right, now we already mentioned Stuart Haygarth a little bit, so let's find out a little bit more about him. The article says, Haygarth loves to make art out of unusual objects, especially those thrown away by others. Now, the adjective unusual is spelled U-N-U-S-U-A-L, unusual. There's a lot of U's in there. And it means different from what is usual or normal. For example, it's unusual for Dave to be late for work. Do you know where he is?
Unusual 不寻常的，相反字呢，我们就把字首的 un 去掉，看到 usual 它就是平常普通的。
The article tells us about another one of Haygarth's chandeliers. It says, another piece, the Millennium Chandelier, is made of used party poppers from the 1999-2000 New Year's celebrations. Now, before we get into that sentence, let's learn a little bit about a party popper. Now, a party popper is a small container, it's about this big, that has some colored string inside it. Now, when you pull a small string on the outside, it opens the container, which makes a loud pop, and all the string inside comes flying out.
Party poppers 就是派对中用的拉炮啦。
Now, you often see party poppers at celebrations. Celebration is spelled C-E-L-E-B-R-A-T-I-O-N, and it's a noun. Celebration means a party or event that celebrates something, for instance, a birthday, a holiday, or an anniversary. For an example, we could say, Jared graduated from high school today. Please join our celebrations tonight.
Celebration 庆祝，它是一个名词哦。那如果呢是动词庆祝的话，我们要说 celebrate, C-E-L-E-B-R-A-T-E, celebrate.
What's your favorite celebration?
Of course, birthday party.
Birthday parties, especially for you, right?
Yes, well, for my friends. What about you?
Well, I don't really like to celebrate my birthday, but I love to celebrate my friends' birthdays.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, there's a bit more to Haygarth's art than just junk, though. The article says, as well as taking your breath away, Haygarth's art carries a message. Now, before we go any further, take somebody's breath away is today's shortcut for you. So before we continue, let's find out what our friends have to say about this phrase.